Are you a man or a boy? In this chapter of The King Mentality, we are going to discuss how to become a man from a boy. It is difficult to transition from a boy to a man, but modern society makes it much harder. Perhaps you too have been brainwashed by society and are a man-child as a result. It's possible that you even bought into the idea that men should be more feminine and masculinity is toxic. There are harsh realities when it comes to evolving into a man, and age has nothing to do with being a man. Think about the fact that since you were a young boy, you have been told that your masculine characteristics are inherently bad. Most of your teachers, if not all of them, were women, and if you behaved badly in class like the girls, it meant you were acting badly for a boy. If you are competitive, seek out challenges, and have a lot of energy, you get shamed and scolded for it. At the same time, because you are a man, you must conquer. If you have been repressing your natural impulses since you can remember, it is imperative that you offer and protect these qualities. The road to reversing the brainwashing won't be simple, but it will be worthwhile. Girls become women by reaching physical maturity, but boys must pass a test because men carry the responsibility of performance. If you don't perform in any area of your life as a man, the world will treat you as a worthless, low-tier man. So even if you refuse to believe society's lies, that still isn't enough to transform you from a boy into a man. A woman can be beautiful, and the world will treat her like a diamond as there is value in her beauty. For a man, though, this is not the case. Instead, you must work hard and establish your own worth. This is the harsh reality, but you should view it positively because it indicates that no matter who you are, you can elevate yourself to the status of a high-value man. Take note of the qualities that make the men in your life that you truly appreciate. Age has nothing to do with the qualities that make you respect someone as a man, such as problem-solving abilities, the capacity to handle hardship, provisioning courage, strength, discipline, or leadership. Let's talk about 4 important qualities that will transform boys into men. Number 1 is responsibility. Boys tend to do whatever they want or feel like, and frequently blame other people for the outcomes in their lives instead of taking responsibility. Men understand that there is always some ownership to take, even if another person does you wrong. For example, you might have chosen to ignore red flags. They complain about issues and consider themselves victims. By taking responsibility for your actions, you take control of your problems and your life. 9 out of 10 times in life, we are not victims of circumstances, but of our own minds. We are where we are in life not because of others, but because of ourselves. Secondly, take action instead of just talking about it. We've all known the friend who took the big game and was always bragging about how many girls he slept with, how much money he's made, and his fighting skills. Although this friend had some nice stories to go along with the bragging, at the end of the day it was all just talk. It takes work to become a ladies' man, become financially independent, or become a good fighter. Boys pick the easy way to try and achieve the status they want, and they do so by bragging. This status is not real, and any real situation will always expose that. Every real man knows that talk is cheap and that the action speaks louder than words. Know when to keep your mouth shut. Know when to put your head down and work, in silence without breathing a single complaint. Men focus on doing instead of talking. Number 3 is the one, which is challenging for many men. While video games can be fantastic, you must understand that they are entirely based on your inner desires as a man. Quit playing them and stop fapping. Why do you believe there are so many boys and men who are addicted to video games? Every successful video game plays on man's human nature and wants. These successes are fake, and if you lose yourself in video games, you would lose your ambition and drive in the real world. Fapping to online content that you are watching is another way to lose yourself in a fake world. The people you are watching in these videos are other people. You should know that instant dopamine you get is not because of you. You haven't approached the opposite sex or engaged in the act yourself. Be aware of this, as well as the fact that many men experience erectile dysfunction as a side effect. More videos will be on these, so stay tuned. Number 4 is controlling your emotions. We live in a society that works very hard to make men become like women. Society frequently advises boys and men to express their feelings, listen to their thoughts, and open up. The phrase toughen up or be a man is considered as toxic. However, this is where things take a dark turn. When you advise a woman to open up and stop repressing her emotions, she might talk about her feelings and perhaps cry. However, when you tell a man to stop repressing his emotions and listen to his feelings, he might become quite violent. In a moment of road rage, you can hurt someone if you let your emotions run free rather than suppressing them. One of the most essential tenets of masculinity is emotional control. 99 of American school shooters came from a single-mother household. Fathers enforce discipline and order in a household, with fatherlessness rising and society encouraging boys to just listen to their feelings. Bad things can happen very quickly. The best men you will ever meet have control over their emotions. This does not indicate that you keep everything inside as a man. If there is a serious issue, you may need to talk to your brothers or friends, or perhaps let it out in the gym first. You also need to step back from the situation and look at it objectively, because, more often than not, things are not as serious as we make them out to be. Although emotions themselves are not terrible, they are when they are misused. Many boys have started going to the gym and have built a fantastic strong physique because of anger they hold within themselves, as many of them were used to get bullied. This is a best example of emotional control and using it in a productive way. With this knowledge in mind, you will be surprised at how much potential you truly have as a man. By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe buttons. Until next time, thrive for greatness, Yum Kings.